Good evening, good evening, good evening, or better yet, hello, hello, hello. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to jump on, or just a few seconds. Let's see. Make sure everybody's getting notified here. We are live. Let's see. What's going on, DJ? Thanks for jumping on. Make sure you let me know that you're on so I can say hello. What's up, Jason? Tonight we're going to talk about Megan's Law and some car troubles. First, welcome to episode 31 of The Homefront, and I thank you guys for jumping on this evening. Please hit the like button or the love button if I say something that you like or you like watching the show. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you guys taking your time to watch every night. I come to you every evening and give you a little bit of information about real estate. Sometimes we switch it up and do a little bit different things. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. If there's ever any topics that you guys want to know about, please let me know. I will definitely talk about them for you, because this is why I'm coming to you, to bring you value and information that can help you with your real estate needs. Thank you, Lyra, for jumping on. Nice to see you this evening. First, I'm going to tell you exactly what Megan's Law is, and this is the actual definition. It's a law that requires authorities to notify communities of the whereabouts of convicted sex offenders. First enacted in 1995. Basically, when I meet with people for the first time, buyers, any type of buyers or renters, I have to give them two disclosures, or at least I give them to them immediately. The first one is going to be the agency, which is what I talked about, I think, a couple shows ago, whether I am going to be the landlord agent, rental or buyer agent, or the designated agent, or the dual agent. So I explain those, and there's 4 different types. Obviously, I'm not going to go all into them again. The second disclosure that I give everyone is the Megan's Law disclosure, which basically states I have to give you, let me start again. This basically states that you have to do your own research of the neighborhood. We're not allowed to give you any information. What's up, Valentine? Thanks for jumping on. Thank you, Steve, for jumping on. Thank you so much for the likes and the loves. I really appreciate it. But we're talking Megan's Law, and this is a very important disclosure that you have to give to anyone that's going to be renting a property or buying a property. It is up to them to do their due diligence, to check out the area that they're going to potentially be living in for registered sex offenders. So the form that we give, I explain to them exactly what it is, and then I say, and here's the website. You can also call the sheriff's department. But I explain it because a lot of people think, oh, is it this neighborhood? And my explanation goes, I, as a realtor, am not allowed to give you my opinion of this neighborhood or any neighborhood in Virginia. That way they don't feel like there's something specific about that neighborhood, but I want them to understand that I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to steer you one way or another or give you my subjective opinion. So you have to do your research, and I highly recommend you find out about the crime in the area of where you're moving or buying, and also about the registered sex offenders. It's definitely something that's very important. Thank you again for the likes and the loves. I really appreciate it. We talked about that the other day, and how it really increases our, I guess, exposure on Facebook. So that's what Megan's Law is. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to jump in and ask. But it's a very important thing that you need to know. 2 disclosures, agency and Megan's Law, that I always give the first meeting. And then I guess I'm just going to mention what happened last night. No major deal, but it was my car broke down. I was sitting in the parking lot and it just shut off. So that was a fun experience, and I had to completely switch my evening around. I had 2 shows last night and had to cancel one of them because I didn't get home until literally just before the girls' night last night, and today I've been dealing with it. They said it was probably my battery, but the guy they called me today, and I had to put them in their place. She called me today and told me the technician said, well, you don't have a full battery charge, so we can't do anything else until we find out, or until we replace your battery, which, by the way, is $175, and you have to pay for diagnostics. And I said, so you're telling me that you can't do a full test, diagnostic test on my car since the battery's not full or fully charged. And I said, that's not true. So after hanging up and making sure I had my research in place and the exact terms that I needed to use, I called the service manager back and told him that he could do the test and that he needed to do the test because I have a 100,000-mile warranty on my car. And after I told him that he could hook it up to the multimeter, he was like, okay, well, I'll talk to the technician and I'll get back to you. So he ended up waiving the diagnostic fee for me and telling me that it was my battery and that the charge on my alternator was good enough. But I'm still not in belief, so I'm going to take it to somebody else because to me, telling me that you can't do something based on a supposed statement of fact and it's not true, you're already trying to take advantage of me and I don't appreciate it. So I've had problems at that place before, but since they're the dealer that covers my warranty, I had to go to them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone to them. But I really appreciate you guys, all the likes and the loves you're giving me tonight. It's wonderful. Hey, Mary, thank you for jumping on. If you have any questions, anything that I can help you with your real estate needs, or just any questions about investing, buying, renting, selling, anything like that, I would love to help you guys. Please, please, please reach out to me. I do respond to private messages. I'm also on Snapchat, Twitter, I think all of the social medias. And all my videos I put over on YouTube, so you can look for them later if you have any questions. Oh, there goes my cat. She wanted to get in the show tonight. But thanks again for joining. I do this every evening. I'm going to keep it between 9 and 10 o'clock from now on. Maybe tomorrow I might switch it up. But we do have some pretty exciting interviews coming up in the next couple of days. I have an insurance gentleman that I'm going to speak with and also another investor that I mentioned we were going to talk to last night. What can you get for $500K in Virginia? You can get a pretty nice size house, Jason, for $500K, especially in this area. There's a very nice neighborhood, Augustine, that you can get a pretty, I want to say, between maybe 4,000 and 5,000 square foot house that is a really nice neighborhood as far as like for $500,000. So, and I know you guys, I think you guys are out of Arizona, but I really appreciate you guys jumping on and watching. Thanks again, everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, that's my cat. She likes to walk behind me on the couch because this is her spot. Let's see. There she is. She's getting ready to pounce on something. Thanks again. I will see you guys later.